Howdy. Hope you all are doing well. You guys have had enough of me in the last couple of days with all my lives, I'm sure. See if y'all are pulled up on my YouTube. Yep, it says I'm live. Nope, make sure I'm on all messages. I see Jackie is here. Hello. Hopefully this will balance itself. Maybe it won't. Oh, I guess we're good. So I've got the tablet right underneath me so I can read comments and claims. I can refresh and everything. Hi, Melody. Happy Saturday. That's the wonder it was needed. I got stuff in front of it. Perfect. Hopefully the tablet will survive the sale because I'm at 52%. I don't think I have my charge on here, but that's okay. Right. So I hope you all had a really good week. I know I did. I worked 2 days and then had Thursday, Friday, as I usually do, off. Got live sale orders done early last week. I'm hoping to do the same thing this time. I'm sure D is probably still going. I'm only 2 minutes in, so I know some folks are just waiting to join in. I think I have about 22 items to offer tonight. I got my little trusty box here with stuff in it. That's what we're gonna do tonight. Do a little bit more research. I don't like it. So yeah, that's basically what I've been up to, just doing lives. I did my junk jar unboxing on Thursday, I think it was. I might do it up here, like in my bedroom maybe instead, because I feel like the lighting was a little bit off. And I might try to do it through YouTube as well because I feel like it was fuzzy, but because I did it right through StreamYard and I could have just done it right through my phone, it probably would have been a little bit better quality. But yeah, it was first time for me doing that. So the next one that I do, uh, I'll probably do it where I have better lighting. Philip Mofford, good to see you. It's nice to have you back on the tube. This shouldn't be in here. There's lots of stuff that's in here that shouldn't be in here. Y'all haven't even seen the chaos in here. Clear all my notifications on the tablet, so that way there we go. That might help save the battery a little bit. Oh, the only tab I have open is YouTube. Perfect. Thank you. I hope you're doing well as also. I have been drinking water like crazy today. It is so hot here. Phone clip off of my. So yeah, I haven't been to any thrift stores or antique malls since Katie was here. No, I take that back. I went thrifting one day when I had to go to Wally World in another town. But I was very selective. I didn't buy anything here at all. Oh, you're at the beach. But, when it's hot, that's perfect beach weather with a little breeze. Yeah, me too. It was miserable being sick. I did not like feeling like that at all. Now, why I didn't think to. Oh, at Old Orchard Beach. Okay. So that you're not far from York at all then. I'm prudently at home. Oh, that's awful. Yeah, those chest colds are not fun to have no matter what time of year it is. Oh, okay, you're 30 miles from York. That's yeah. I think I've been to Old Orchard Beach. I'm pretty sure we've been there at some point. I've been going up there for I was fifth. How old was I when I first started going up there? 17, 16. Hi, Ginger. It was, I think I was 17, so call it 13 years. Yeah, so I'm sure we've been up to Old Orchard Beach. I want to say isn't that kind of near Perkins Cove, I think. Like it I if I saw it, I'd know exactly where we were. Hi Donna, good to see you. Ooh, Ginger says it's 101 degrees in Tucson. Well, it's not so bad if it's hot. It's always the humidity that kills you. Oh, that's Ogunquit. That's right. We've been to Ogunquit many a time. Maybe we've driven past Old Orchard Beach. It's Can you tell I'm all discombobulated? But yeah, we've driven up to Ogunquit many a time. I'm trying to think of when we were there. Did we go up there last year? I don't think we did. Hey Chad, good to see you. Another terp. Yeah, exactly. Probably fast. Trying to think. Did we ever visit Old Orchard Beach? I guarantee you we've been there at some point. I've been going. Well, I went there when I was much younger, and then I think like second and third grade. I think second through fourth grade we went. Then we stopped. We went back up again in 2011. Maybe it was 2012. Yeah, it was 2012. Oh, you were a bartender at the front porch in '87. Okay. Yeah, I was. It was, yeah, because I went up in 2012. My uncle offered to drive me up there. So it was definitely in 2012. So 13 years. I got my years mixed up. I don't know if the front porch is still there or not, but sometimes when you drive through a town, you're not really focusing on what's around. You're kind of just focusing on like whoever's driving, like right what's in front of you, not what's on the side of you. Used to rent a cabin on Franklin, Maine, on Golden Pond. Beautiful off-grid place. Oh, but that was nice. But yeah, if anyone's never been to Maine, it's a beautiful state. If you ever get a chance to either just drive through it or to um, just visit it, it's a beautiful place. York is especially nice. During the week, it's nicer because it's not so busy. It's usually Saturday, Sunday. That's when it's like the busiest. Because it's the weekend and it's a beach town. Leaf peeping in Maine. Hi, Monica. In Maine is fat. Yeah, anything in Maine during the summertime is always nice. My cousin, since she lives in Mass, can drive to Maine in like 30 minutes. Oh, well, definitely will, Philip. Thank you. You take care. It was good seeing you. But yes, I'm looking forward to going to the beach again. Hi, Virginia. I haven't been. Well, it's been a year since I've been there. Unfortunately, my aunt and uncle aren't able to make it this year, so I booked a flight. So I'll be flying on. It'll be so I'm flying up there, and then of course I'm flying back. But it'll be nice because I get there in like an hour and a half, and then I'm there. Oh, I'm on top messages again. My goodness. Yeah, thrifting is an addiction. It really is, and I would know. Hmm, sure you guys can probably tell my hair has gotten really long. I do want to go get it cut eventually. I wanted to get it cut before Katie came, but I wanted to save the money for our shopping trip. Um, and I don't want to linger too much on this, but the last time I got my hair cut, which I think was I think of when that was. It was months ago. It went up from 25 to $30, which is still good. I mean, it's reasonable for what it is, and then you got to give a tip. Um, and usually, what I do when I go get my hair cut is I'll have them cut it really short. Like I'll have them like flatten it up here, like make it so I can still style it, but not to the point where it looks like I have a buzz cut. Because I still like to throw gel in my hair. But usually, what I'll do is I'll let it grow out to the point where it's unbearable, and then I go get it cut again. So that way, I kind of stretch that $30 that I spend on the cut. Just saves money, and I don't have to worry about going and getting it done every month. So I try to factor it out. It's the best way to save. I mean, if I can get it short, and then I can let it grow out in the next few months, and then I'll just go get it cut again. It saves me the dinero, and I don't have to worry too much about it. It's the most economical way in these days to get that done if need be. I mean, if I could just do it myself, I would, but you know, I'm not a hairdresser or stylist or anything, so do what I can. So I'll probably have all that done before I leave. What's nice is my flight's at night, so I don't have to worry about like getting up super early. Hi, Mark. Good to see you. Well, it's long to me because my hair doesn't grow like it doesn't grow long like a. It gets thicker and longer, and I just during the summertime it's awful for me. I gotta have my hair's got to be a decent length, at least enough for me to manage it, and not for me having to wake up with a cowlick because my hair is stubborn. It can be very, very stubborn if I'm not careful. So I have to wash it real well. I have to, brush it, or if I do get in the shower, I'll just brush it back and then it'll fall into place. I didn't really have time to do that today. Hi, KP. So I just kind of threw a brush into it, and then hopefully I don't look too ratty because I can be very ratty at times, or at least, just because I know how bad my hair can be. Sometimes, if I'm in a rush, though, I'll throw gel into the spot that's really driving me nuts, and then I'll just brush it to keep it in place. And usually that works. Oh, just my yearly trip to Maine to visit my family. It's basically not for another month. And I'm excited. Beach is my happy place. So I'm excited to visit my family, just like the yearly catch up that I like to do, and just I mean, don't get me wrong, I love living where I live, and I love, all that, but sometimes it's nice to just get away for a little while, like anything in life. So I'm excited to hang out with family that I don't see all but once a year, and you know, do what you do when you always visit other people you don't see all the time. Hopefully, I'm still on board with going and seeing Scott before I go to the beach. That'll hopefully be the week before I leave, but we shall see. Alrighty, so I do have 40 people here, so thank you all for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it as always. I'm sure D is still going strong or just finishing up. Thumb up the stream if you haven't done so already. Subscribe if you are new. Welcome aboard. Thank you for tuning in. If you're interested in anything tonight, make sure you put the number of the item and not the price. Ship from Maryland on the East Coast, so if you live in California or Texas, sometimes the shipping can be kind of expensive. However, I do use Pirate Ship to get the best price possible for both you and I. I try to ship out as soon as possible. So if I do my invoices tomorrow and I receive payments, I will make sure those go out the door on Monday. Because I pack everything up, weigh it, invoice it. It's such an easier process for me to do. What else am I missing? So just make sure that you are on live chat or all messages if you're on devices, or if you're on your computer, live chat. Why there's a top chat option, I have no idea. But that's just how it is. So we just do our best with what we're provided. I would like, of course, payments to be as soon as possible, but I understand with everyone has different ways of going about with things. But the sooner I receive payment, of course, the sooner you all get the stuff, and I want y'all to get it. I love when I am able to get stuff out to you all as soon as possible. That comes with eBay orders or with a live sale stuff. I do have an eBay store. I have it linked down below in the description. So if you would like to follow me there to see what's new, because not everything that I share in my haul videos winds up in a live sale. So sometimes, or in a YouTube haul video. So make sure you all check that out. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Oh, do make sure you go over to Miss Pam after my sale tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern. Also, make sure, hi Brenda, that you go to Katie Vintage and Vinyl and Soulmate. They have their jewelry sale at 10 p.m. Eastern. And Trisha from Sandy Otto has her regularly scheduled sale at 10 p.m. Eastern as well. So there are some other fantastic sellers to go to after my sale tonight. So, of course, if you make any claims tonight and it is doable, I will combine your items. Oh, thank you. So if there's anything that you're interested in and you buy multiple items, if I can fit them all into one box, believe me, I will do that to save you the shipping. I think I only have like one offer up tonight, and it's a reference book. All right, so first up is this old box. I have no idea what it held. There's a sticker on here, so this could have been for chocolates or hosiery. I know that people do like these. They display them and they put stuff in them. It's not, I mean, it's in good shape, but it's old. It's going to have its issues, but it's still a really cool piece to display. And it does open up. So you could put greeting cards in here. You could do so many things with this. Excuse me. And if you would like the old box, it is only $5 and it's number 17. $5, number 17 for the old box. I love the image of the lady. It looks very Art Nouveau, Edwardian, maybe like leaning towards the 20s. I think that's just fantastic. I think I see a lane for that. Thank you very much. That is coming to you. Let's do this next. So I know we are gearing up for 4th of July. Hi, Nettie. I know we like to display red and white. So I found this Johnson's self-shining polish bottle. There's actually still some of the product in there. Is it possible to dump it? Let's see. Oh, you know what? Will I be able to open it? Yep, I can open it up. So if anybody would be interested in this and they want me to empty the contents, I absolutely can. So nothing happens. But yep, definitely cool for 4th of July or even into Labor Day. You could display this. Hi, Irene. So if you would like the Johnson's Self-Shining Polish in black, it is $6, number 4. $6, number 4 for the Johnson's. See, I was about to say shelf. Self-Shining Polish, not shelf-shining polish. I think I got a bookshelf on the brain. $6, number 4 for that, if anyone is interested. And it does not have. Hi, Christina. No year, but I would say maybe 60s. Love the look of that. So if there's anything that does not sell tonight, I, of course, will do a recap at the end. Oh, let's do these. So I do have 2 of these available if anyone would be interested. Yeah, it does look like a lighthouse, doesn't it? Everyone had to polish their shoes back then, be it for church or a wedding, or always had to make those shoes look shiny. So I do have, like I said, I have 2 of these available. These are Hofbauer crystal egg trinket boxes with the bird on top of it. This is brand new, or well, it is new. It's got the tags on it. It says Hofbauer 1983. There's no damage. I just want to make sure I'm not feeling things. That's just from the mold. So there are 2 of these available. They will come with the original box. And I've got 2 of them. They are $8 each, number 14. $8 each, number 14, if you're interested in the Hofbauer Crystal Egg Trinket Box. Yep, they are West German. Genuine lead crystal. They are beautiful. And I believe I see Carol and Elaine. I don't know if Carol would like 2. That would be up to her. Let me just make sure I refresh that and see that the right way, because sometimes these are different. Yep, if Carol would just like 1, Elaine, you get 1 as well. All right, Elaine, you get 1 as well. Thank you very much, both of you. I appreciate that. And here's the box that it comes in, by the way. The Birds Collection. All right, let me just, you know what? I'll just leave it out and then I'll take care of it later. All right. I don't know if there's anybody out there who likes the, hi, Joan, like the, not the Talavera, the, I guess it's Talavera, like the Mexican pottery. I've had a few pieces. I really liked this one when I found it. I just love the bright colors. I just got to take my tag off of it. Here's what it looks like. It's got fish all over it. And there's a turtle. The colors on this are absolutely exquisite. But it is terracotta on the inside. Here's the lid with the sun and the moon and the different fish. Isn't that just incredible? Great little trinket box. You could line it with something. No cracks or chips. Just a fantastic round box with the different animals and such on it. Yeah, I love the colors on here. I just think it's absolutely fantastic. Great for summer with the sun, or the sun, the fish and the turtles. I just thought that was so cool. And if you would like this piece, it is only $12, and it is number 11. $12, number 11 for the Mexican, I guess we could consider it folk art, terracotta box. And I believe I see Monica for that. Thank you very much. Yeah, definitely. Thrift a gift and put a piece of jewelry in there. It's perfect. I'm gonna put this down here because that's got the birds in it. That's the other bird that is sold. Hi, Dana. Good to see you. So this was something that I bought when Dad and I were on our way to Lynchburg back in late April, early May. This is an Allen lion pendant with the dangly eyes and the dangly tail. Isn't that fun? I think people collect these, if I'm not mistaken. The charm is a little messed up. I don't know if that's just from manufacturing or if that's from, just being old. This one is marked on the bottom. It is marked Allen. Now it's very similar. This is one that I've got two of these actually. One of them is missing the fin, but that doesn't bother me too much. It's kind of like this one. But the fishy is the one I'm keeping. So kind of like that. They came with all different ones. So all you have to do is find a chain for this and you can wear them. So if you would like the Allen Lion pendant, it is $8 and it's number 10. $8, number 10 for the Allen Lion pendant. I think it's really cool with the dangly eyes. And I do believe people collect the different ones of these. And I think different jewelry makers made these, if I'm not mistaken. I saw the one for Allen because it was marked, and then there was another one. I can't remember off the top of my head who it was, though. Okay, so that did not sell, so we will have that. Next up, this is something that I've had and I thought about keeping for myself, but I said, you know what, somebody else needs this to store hankies or anything that they don't want the moths getting to. This is one of those Lane cedar chests. It says Lane cedar chests, Alta Vista, Virginia, presented by McEwen Furniture Company, which was here locally. It says it right there. And it's got some scratches and things, but I know that with some wood polish and such, you can fix that no problem. And it still smells like the cedar. So you can store hankies in here, or some paper that you don't want ruined, and moths won't get to it because they don't like cedar. Look at the hinges on the back. Those are fantastic. I love the hardware on this piece. And I probably should measure this for y'all so you know. All right, so it's 9 inches wide, or 9 inches long, 4 inches wide, and it is about 3.5 inches tall. Yeah, hope chests. So if you would like the hope chest from probably the 50s, 60s, you can have this one for $10, number 19. $10, number 19 for the hope chest promo. And again, it is cedar. You can smell the cedar when you open up the chest, and you could store scarves in here or anything that you would like. It will need a little bit of touching up because this is used, but it is still such a fun wooden box and great for storage of linens and napkins, things you don't want the moths getting. And it just smells so good when you open it up and smell that cedar. Oh, almost looks like the one that my grandmother had. Something similar to it. Right. Yeah, absolutely. Good for those wool gloves and cashmere stuff you don't want those moths getting to. Now this I bought Oh, Craze Vintage Model takes that. Thank you very much. That's going to you. Alrighty. So this is I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. I have no idea who made this piece of glass, but I've lensed it. I tried doing like uh, eBay image searches, and I just cannot for the life of me figure out who made this. But I'm really loving that it's very heavy. I'm not sure who made it, but I love the design. I love the little dots that are all around it. It almost looks like a crown. And then you've got the base that looks like a flower. Make sure there's no damage. I mean, it's pretty thick glass, so you'd have to do something pretty dramatic in order for this to chip. You could store cotton swabs in here. I mean, it's a very functional piece. And if you would be interested in this, it is only $8 and it's number 5. $8, number 5. Yeah, it could be a votive too. Absolutely. Let's see what it looks like with the light. Let me turn my price tag around so y'all don't see that. Yeah, how cool would that be with like a little candle in it or something? Hi, Karina. Good to see you. Yeah, what do you think of that? Isn't that pretty? It could very well be a cigarette holder too. I mean, it's. I have no idea. I just thought it was different and unique, and I thought somebody else might like it too. Okay. Let's do. Actually, let's do this. So this is a piece that I just recently picked up. Well, most of the stuff is recently picked up from when Katie was here. This is a Relpo frosted glass vase, and it's got a very nice, like, almost, I always want to say like a wood rose, but only thing that's really wrong with it is that the gold on the rim is a little bit worn. Here is the Relpo sticker on the bottom, probably made in the 60s or 70s. This would look fantastic in boho. Just the colors on that. And I don't know if you guys have ever taken a light to this. Look at that when you light it up. Throw some twinkle lights in there. I mean, this piece is stunning. Look at that. And did I put my tape measure back? I sure did. And it is about 10 inches tall. And if you would like the Relpo boho vase, this is only $8 and it is number 12. $8, number 12 for the Relpo boho vase. And I'll show it to you all with the light because it really does look phenomenal when it's all lit up. Doesn't it? I mean, picture that with a tea or with some fairy lights in there, or if you put it on a light base. Absolutely exquisite. All right. Up next, let me take my tag off of here. Oh, without ripping it. I have this green made in Japan flower frog made of ceramic. There is the Japan mark. There is what appears to be, I think that's a chip in the ceramic on the bottom, but it does not affect the piece itself. Like you can't even see it when it's laying flat like this. These are great to hold pens or marbles. I've seen people do. They're very functional pieces. I've yet to see one of these in green, for me personally. That doesn't mean they're not out there. For me, I've never seen one green pottery before. So I thought that was very, very cool. And if you would like the green pottery flower frog, it is $12, number 3. $12, number 3 for the green pottery flower frog. And it is about 3 inches all around. Here's a pin. We'll do multiple in here. Great for your desk. It holds a bunch of writing utensils. Okay, we can come back to that, of course. Alrighty. Make sure the chat's not frozen. Sometimes that does happen. All right. Do I have anybody here who collects Kokeshi dolls? Because I have this one. And she's in really good condition. This one is marked Yamaha, made in Japan, and it's even got I think the artist's signature on the bottom. So I'm going to go ahead and measure this one for you all so you know exactly which one you're getting. So from the top of the ball, it's about 6 inches tall. And if you would be interested in this, hi Heidi, it is $15 and it's number 7. $15, number 7 for the Kokeshi doll. And again, here is the Made in Japan Yamaha stamp on the bottom. And I think I see Ginger for that. Thank you, Ginger. That is coming to you. Okay. Up next, I have a frosted glass poodle figurine. I'm not sure who made it. I don't know if that's remnants of a Homco sticker or what. And I believe if you put a light on it, it will fluoresce. Yeah, look at that. I don't see any damage on it that I'm aware of. It looks to be in really good condition. It stands at approximately about 3.5 inches tall. And if you would like the poodle, $12, number 15. $12, number 15 for the glass poodle. I guess it's frosted. I'll show it under the light again. Go to the stuff that hasn't sold. Oh yes. So I spotted this at one of the malls that we went to, and I've never seen it before. It's a basket, apparently made by Hager Pottery. Here is the bottom. I love that blue. It's almost like a soft powder blue color. You could throw some mints in here at Christmas time, jelly beans for Easter. I mean, it's a very small basket and just perfect for anything. Toothpicks, whatever you would like, and it's in really good shape, no cracks, no chips. Very, very cool. Although there is that one spot right here, but I don't know if that's a chip or if that's just from manufacturing. Probably a paint glaze skip. If you would like the Hager basket, it is $10, number 9. $10, number 9 for the blue Hager pottery basket, small basket. If this was the only thing you purchased, it would fit in a 6x6x6 box with paper and bubble wrap. And I believe I see Carol for that. Thank you so much, Carol. That is going to you. So you all remember I bought that. Thank you very much. And thank you to everyone else who's made claims tonight and is here. Greatly appreciate it. So I bought a photo album that was full of the Western arcade cards, and I counted them up. The Western ones I have 31 of, and I thought, let me fan them out for you all. If I send out 4, like per set, like per, you know, per claim, somebody might like them. They might like to collect them, or you know. So there's 31 of them. And I thought if I sent that, I did lots of 4, it would be fair to everyone who'd want them, but they would be random. Like I'm not going to say, oh, you're going to get this one and all other ones in different lots. I do have a lot of Roy Rogers in here, so I don't know if there's anybody here who likes Roy Rogers or Gene Autry. I mean, there's even the Lone Ranger in here, along with, this is also Lee Powell for the Lone Ranger. That one's got some condition issues. But there's Gary Cooper in here. And then, like I said, a bunch of Roy. Here's a Roy Rogers one. Too bad there's no Dale Evans. And we've even got an unusual one. We've got Yvonne DiCarlo. So what I'm going to do is it's going to be $10 for 4 arcade cards, which is only $2.50 a piece. Excuse me. And if you would be interested in 4 of them, you put in number 1. And I believe I see Ginger for the first claim. Thank you very much. And how many sets of 4 would you like? Because there's 31 cards. So what would that be? 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 25, 24. So that would be what, 6.5 decks? You'd like 2 sets of 4. All right, well, thank you very much. So I will make sure you get 8 cards. Thank you very much, Ginger. And some of those are still available if anybody's interested. Well, let's do these. Alrighty. So I did pick up some Whitman Bride and Groom dolls. These are paper dolls from the mid-60s. Oh, Monica Williams for number 1. Thank you very much. And how many sets would you like? All right, 2 sets for Monica Williams. Thank you very much. Those are yours. You got it. Thank you so much. So what's nice about these paper dolls they have the stands with them, so you can dress them up and they would stand upright. Unfortunately, the bride does have a bend down where her legs are, so you would have to probably put some tape or maybe some glue in here to hold her up. She still holds upright, don't get me wrong, because it's thicker cardboard, but it's a little bit loose from handling over the years. But they have the stand, you got the bride and the groom, you've got a whole bunch of different clothing. And like I said, I think these are from the 60s, like 1966. So here's a man's outfit, coat and the suit. Yeah, they're in their undies, exactly. Well, bathing suit for her, or corset maybe. But yeah, he's just in a t-shirt and shorts. Okay, so we got those. I don't want to go through all the clothing, but you get the idea. They've been played with, but the stuff is still in there. There's a bunch of clothing pieces in here. The ones that I really would like to find are the ones for like Elizabeth Taylor and Esther Williams, the movie stars, because that's like my favorite thing is all like the actors and actresses from the golden age of Hollywood. So, but anytime I can find these, I know that somebody out there would like to have them to either craft with or just reminisce from when they were younger, and this is what they played with. But here are all, I mean, it's literally chock-a-block full of paper dolls clothing. So the issue with her is that she's a little bit flimsy down here by the knees because she, was played with. So you might have to put some tape or something on it or maybe even like a popsicle stick to keep it secure so she doesn't bend too far. And I'm afraid to even do that. But as mentioned, they do have the stands so they can stand upright like this. It's a little plastic round piece like this. But there's tons of clothing in here, and yeah. This is what it looks like. All right. So if you would be interested in dated 1966. Right there. So if anyone would be interested in the Whitman Bride and Groom paper dolls, it's $15, number 18, if anyone is interested. $15, number 18, for the Whitman Bride and Groom paper dolls. So these are what, 59 years old now, which is kind of scary to think about it. Was the gown in there? Let me look real quick and see, because I don't know. That wouldn't be considered the gown, would it? Should have done that before I... Well, the veil's in there. Got the veil, so hopefully the dress is in here, unless this... Oh, it is. Look. It's in there. Here it is. Veil and the gown. All right, Miss Groom, where you be at? Here we go. Or bride. Don't she come flying off of me? Don't come flying on me now. There she is. The dashing, or the bride. I wonder if the groom's suit is in here. All right, Groomy, let's see if we can find you. Nope. Oh, that's definitely not a suit. Let's see if I can find the the groom suit. Oh, I think I found it. All right. Let's get the groom all dressed up here for his big day. Yeah, the groom's a little jagged here. Here's the groom. I don't think he was supposed to have a hat because this is the 60s. But yeah, as you can see, the groom's outfit's a little worse for wears, but it's there. So let me see if I can show them on their stands with what they're wearing. I think that would be kind of cool. Oh no, it's not ripped. It's just folded over. Okay, it's not going to cooperate. But you get the idea. It's so the bride's got her veil and he's got his tux. So those are they are there, and I will make sure those stay dressed as such. And again, it is 15 for the box. Number 18. $15, number 18 for the Whitman bride and groom paper dolls. Let's do this. So up next, I have another piece of glass. This is beautiful. This is Dabs Japan. It's marked Dabs Japan on the bottom. It almost looks like bohemian glass with the hand-painted flowers and the gold. Just a beautiful vase. And it measures about 6 inches tall. Very, very pretty. And the paint looks to be in really good condition. Well, I think the blue flower's missing a little bit of paint, unless that's just part of... No, maybe it's probably just... Hi, Christmas Joy. Happy summer. Maybe that's just from how it was made. Still a very, very pretty piece. And if you would like this purple glass piece made in Japan, it is $12, number 8. $12, number 8. And I'm just noticing, look, there's starburst right there. How cool is that? $12, number 8 for the Dabs Japan vase. That's just absolutely pretty, I think. It would look great amid all of your bohemian glass if you collect that. $12, number 8, if anyone is interested in that. Does anybody here love the old candy tins? This one is really cool. This is for Barton's Fruit Drops. Look at that. Look at the colors and the graphics on that. This is very 1960s, 1970s, don't you think? Now, this was made by Barton's Candy Corporation in Brooklyn, New York. It's got a 5-digit zip code, so it's after 1963. Aren't the colors on this just absolutely fun? And even the top of the lid is fun. Look at that. And here's the inside, reflective a little bit. Does have a little bit of paint loss on it because, this is older. And this is, it's about 4¼ inches tall. Yep, no barcode, so it's definitely pre-1974. Love the colors on this piece. And if you would be interested in it, it is $10, number 13. $10, number 13 for the Barton's Fruit Drops can. Absolutely love that. The colors, I'm telling you, the green makes all of the other colors on this piece pop. So they did a really good job designing this. I love it. So again, $10, number 13, if anyone is interested. I have another tin. This is a really cool one. For anybody who likes the floral tins, this is a gardenia body powder tin. This was made by Lander. It's got the gardenias on the top. Oop, let me take my tag off so you guys can see the entire thing. Yeah, look at that. It does have some scratches and dings on it because, this is old, but it still would display excellently in a bathroom or amid other floral tins. Hi, Karen. Good to see you. Thanks for lurking. And on the bottom, it says Gardenia Body Powder by Lander, 5th Avenue, New York. Net weight 12 ounces, made in the US of A. Would make a great riser for other items, or if you just want to have it displayed like this, you absolutely could. And this piece, if you're interested, is $12, number 25. $12, number 25 for the Gardenia Lander Body Powder or tin. Fantastic piece for spring and summer, I think. Okay. Now this is really cool. This is one of those dresser caddies. This one says on here, it says Leroy's Loot. It was made in Japan. It's redware. I think it's supposed to be a hound dog. You stick I think you were supposed to put your wallet or your keys here. The little tail holds a ring. Maybe your watch would probably go in there too. Wallet, keys, maybe a pack of cigarettes back in the day would go in there too. It's in really good condition. I don't see any cracks or chips or anything. Maybe a little bit of paint loss here or there, but it still displays really, really nicely. Very faintly on this side, it says Leroy's Loot. So I don't know if that was something that was customly done or if that's what this was originally. Very cutesy. I know that the dresser caddies are very collectible. Hi, Robert. And people like to have the different ones. So if you would like to have Leroy's Loot Hound Dog dresser caddy, he is $20 and he's number 2. $20, number 2 for the Hound Dog dresser caddy. Here's the bottom. I see Ginger for this. Thank you so much, Ginger. That's coming to you. Okay. Now, this is really, really cool. At least I thought so. So this is an hors d'oeuvre turtle. And it's all metal. So you stick the toothpicks with the cheese or the olives or whatever you want to serve in the shell. He does have some paint loss because he's older. But I loved him, and I know that people who love turtles would love to have this. This was Die Casters, New York. It says mock turtle, and it was made here in the US. That would look so cool amid like some industrial type stuff in your kitchen. Or heck, if you wanted to use it too, you absolutely could. And it does have some issues. This is older metal. I don't know if it's going to show or not, but some scuffing and yeah, there we go. But he's an old turtle and he's been around a long time. But someone I think needs to give him a good home, and I think one of y'all will. He is going to be $10, and he's number 16. $10, number 16 for the turtle hors d'oeuvre holder, or hors d'oeuvre pick holder. I guess that's probably the right word. Hi, Jane of all trades. How are you? Good to see you. So again, it's called the Mock Turtle, and it is an hors d'oeuvre toothpick holder. Very cutesy. $10, number 16. Okay. So, yeah, I shared all this. I didn't show this. So this is an old Maxwell House coffee can. And I'm afraid to open it. It's got rust, but it would make a great display piece amid a bunch of other cans in a kitchen or just in a collection. The blue and the orange, I think, are fantastic on this. If anyone would be interested in the Maxwell House. Oh, Joan says she'll take number 16. Thank you so much. Turtle is yours. This did. Oops. The key cards are down. Thank you so much, Joan. So if you would like the Maxwell House coffee can, it is $12 and it's number 21. $12, number 21 for the Rusty Crusty Maxwell House coffee can. Oh, Robert takes number 21. Thank you. Oh, that's awesome, Valerie. Very cool. So I shared this thank you. And thank you to everyone else who's made claims and for being here again. Thank you very much. Greatly appreciate it, as always. So this is a piece of Morgantown glass. It's just one of their, I guess, like a little mini vase. Here is the bottom. It's light at the top, but heavy at the base. So I have a few pieces of Morgantown glass, excuse me. So I can almost say for certain that that's who made this. Purple glass is great for Halloween. You can leave it out at wintertime, mix it in with all your icy blue glass as well. Old Crisco bottles with labels still on them. Mark, I'm pretty sure that I have seen some of them at some point. I just never paid attention to it. I'll keep my eyes peeled, though. Actually, I think I have a jar downstairs that's Crisco. I'll have to look. So this piece of Morgantown glass is about 4¼ inches tall. Very, very pretty. And if you would like this, it is $12, number 24. $12, number 24 for the Morgantown purple glass vase. This would look so great amid all of your Halloween decor, or if you just collect the purple glass, purple/amethyst glass. Okay. So I think, oh, I've got one other thing. This is an offer up. I know that y'all love the reference books. I don't know if there's anybody out there who collects the figural tape measures or had no idea such a thing existed. As always, my reference books start at $10, so we're going to go ahead and do that real quick. Make sure it goes into the chat. So there's some really neat ones in here from what I see. I mean, there's bulls, there's animals, there's turkeys. This one is really cool, and I would love to find it. It's a bird in a cage. Isn't that awesome? And if you wanted to start collecting these, this would be the best book to have. Look at this one. Lamp on a Stand. I mean, how different is that? Lamps, watering cans, I mean, lawn rollers, teapots, crowns, buildings, there's churches and windmills. I mean, it is a phenomenal book. There's fruit, there's animals, there's all kinds of neat stuff. Let me see if I can find some other cool ones. Oh, here's some faces. Or heads. Oh, look at, oh, clown alert, y'all. These are cool. Look at that. That better not be what I think it is. That's not a pacifier. That looks like a ciggy. It's like the baby smoking a ciggy. Okay. There's Dutch boys. There's all kinds of stuff. Oh, there's a that's not a golfer. A car driver, German car driver. Very cool. Yeah, so there's definitely some cool ones in here. Okay. So I don't see any interest in this, which is perfectly all right. We can go ahead and count or pass on this. I was supposed to say pass, but y'all get the idea. Okay. So I am going to go over. Okay, so this did sell. Let's keep that over here so I don't try to re-show something that somebody had already. So these did not sell. All right, so we're going to go ahead and I'm going to show the items that did not sell. Okay, starting with this. This is really cool. This is Johnson's Self-Shining Polish in black. This would make a really cool display. I think Virginia had said that this looked like a lighthouse, so you could put this with all your nautical decor if you wanted to mix that in with your industrial stuff, or if you wanted to, or if you collect this kind of stuff, this would be fantastic with it too. Great for patriotic display with the white and the red. And this is $6, number 4, if anyone is interested. $6, number 4 for the Johnson's Self-Shining Polish in black. Hi, Poodle. Good to see you. But I do like Virginia's idea of it looking like a lighthouse, though. That's actually very clever. I didn't even think of it that way. $6, number 4 for that, if anyone is interested. Oh, Robert takes that. Thank you. Okay. Next item up is this Relpo Well, I hope it's not too hot in California, Poodle, because I bet it was pretty humid here. So this is very, very boho. And what I like about it is that you can stick a light in it and it just fluoresces beautifully. I mean, look at that. And this is great to keep out for spring, summer, and fall because of the colors. And if you would like the Relpo vase, it is $8, number 12. $8, number 12 for the Relpo glass piece. And again, y'all just saw it with the light. It's exquisite. It is frosted. Only issue is that there is some gold paint missing on the rim, but you know, you have to expect that with older pieces. It looks like Monica takes that. Thank you so much, Monica. That is yours. Oh, I'm glad you do, because it is just I mean, if it's hot here on the East Coast, I can guarantee you it's probably 10 times hotter on the West Coast. All right. Next up, that was still available, is this really cute Allen lion pendant. Isn't that just cute? This is marked Allen on the back. Only thing is, you will have to find a chain for it. But it's still cute. It's got the dangly eyes and the dangly tail. And if you would like the Allen pendant, that is $8, number 10. $8, number 10 for the Allen lion pendant. You could make that into a keychain too if you wanted. I think that would be kind of fun for like your purse, like a little purse charm, if you didn't want to wear it on your neck. I do have the frosted glass. Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Fritz, I think is his name. I have the glass poodle. I am not sure who made it, but I almost want to say I see remnants of a Homco sticker on the bottom. So we've got, I think I'm asking $12. Yep, I am asking $12 for this. It's number 15. It is frosted glass. And it does, well, not doesn't it glow, but if you put a light on it, right, and I see Poodle for that. Thank you very much. Oh, Poodle. I do want to email you about something, so I will make sure that this gets packed up. But there's another item that I think you would be interested in. I will email you after the show about it, though. And you can, if you don't want it, it's perfectly all right. But thank you so much for the claim on the Poodle. I also have the green flower frog, and I'm just now noticing there is part of this foot right here is a little, or is chipped right here, and you can kind of see it on the bottom. But it's still a really great piece to hold your pens and your pencils. And it is a Japan-made flower frog. And it is $12, number 3. $12, number 3 for the green flower frog. See? Hold your pens and your pencils. Oh, I do have a few sets of these still available. I have some Western arcade cards. Most are in good condition. There's, you know, a few of them have some issues, but they are from the 40s and the 50s. So I'm selling a set of 4 for $10, number 1. And I believe 4 sets of 4 have been claimed already. So $10 number one for each set of 4, and I'm selecting them randomly and sending them to you all. So if anybody else is interested in a set of 4 arcade cards, so that makes these $2.50 a piece. You are more than welcome to make claims, and there are already 4 sets of 4 sold. So $10 for a set of 4, number 1. Okay. I have this piece of clear glass here. I'm not exactly sure what its purpose was. I think Mark Constellation Pegasus thinks that this is probably for cigarettes, and that very possibly could be true. It's deep enough, but I love that pattern. It's thick glass, and when I say that, I mean like you have to do some pretty extensive damage for this to chip because it's got a lot of weight to it, and it's thicker than most. But you could put a candle in here, like an electric candle, and it would look great as a votive too, I think. And if you would like this piece, it is $8 and it's number 5. Not Coin Dot. It's similar to Coin Dot, but it's definitely not Fostoria's Coin Dot, unfortunately. But it still is really nice, and I like that the dot itself is raised, so when you rub your thumb on it, you can feel it. All right, and Poodle takes that. Thank you so much, Poodle. That is yours. I do have the Whitman Bride and Groom paper dolls from 1966. Both the bride and the groom still have their outfits. The bride still has her bride dress and her veil. And the groom still has his outfit. It's a little bit, bent out of shape for its age. But what's nice about these is that they come with the stands, and there are 2 of the stands in there, one for the groom and one for the bride. And if you would be interested in those, again, they are $15. And it is number 18. So this is 59 years old, and they're still around. I do want to note that on the bride, unfortunately, she is a little bit bent, like below the knee. So, unfortunately, you'll have to put some tape or maybe glue a popsicle stick or something to the back of her so she doesn't fall apart. But it is thicker cardboard. And Jane of all trades, I see you for that. Thank you very much. Coming to you. And I think you have bought for me before, if I'm not mistaken. I want to say you have. It may have just been a long time. Absolutely, very nostalgic. So I have the Gardenia body powder tin. Oh, perfect. Let me put my email in for you. You can just copy and paste that, and then I'll get your info, and I'll make sure you get those fantastic paper dolls. So this is a Gardenia body powder can, and I just absolutely loved the colors and the designs and such of it. Great for display in your bathroom, or if you have a whole collection of these. And you can keep this out for spring and summer because it's just a fantastic design. $12, number 25, if anyone is interested in the Lander Gardenia body powder can. McCall Magazine paper dolls. I'll have to keep my eyes peeled for those. So $12, number 25 for the Gardenia powder box. And I believe I see Poodle for that. Thank you very much, Poodle. That is coming to you. Oh, yes. This is Dabs Japan, this bohemian-styled vase. Now, I want to note, and I think I don't know if that's how it was supposed to be. I don't know if the paint just chipped off of here on the blue flower, but it almost blends in with it. Very beautiful amethyst purple glass. Very reminiscent of the Bohemian glass that we all know and love. And this is $12, number 8. $12, number 8 for the beautiful Dabs Japan purple ruffled vase. Absolutely stunning. I also still have the Barton's. Oh, number 8, Prudently at Home. Thank you. That is coming to you. So I also have the Barton's Fruit Drops can from the 60s. I mean, isn't this just absolutely fantastic? The colors on this are fantastic. I love that the green makes the grooviness pop on this. Of course, it does have some scratches and paint loss because, this is, it's got some age, but still very cool. And this can is $10, number 13. $10, number 13. So I'm going to put my email in for you, Prudently at Home, so that way you can send me your information. All right, sounds good, Prue. Thank you. So $10, number 13 for the Barton's Fruit Drops can. All right. And then the only other item I believe I have available is the purple Morgantown vase. I believe that this is Morgantown because a lot of the stuff that I felt of theirs, the base is very heavy, but it gets heavier as you go down to the base. So it's thinner up here, thicker at the bottom. $12, number 24 for that, and it is also that amethyst color. Absolutely beautiful piece of glass, and it would look fantastic during the fall time for Halloween. I mean, it's a stunner. And it's not a very big piece either. If this was the only item you bought, I could definitely get that in a 6x6x6 box with the packing material and everything. $12, number 24 for that if you'd be interested. Absolutely stunning. Oh, Heidi takes number 24. Thank you very much. I did show that. So this did not sell as well. We are golden. So these technically. All right, everyone. Well, that is everything that I would like to share with you all tonight. Thank you so much for tuning in, as always. I greatly appreciate it. I'm glad that I was able to get done at about 7:30 tonight because that means you guys have a little bit of a break before going over to Miss Pam at 8 o'clock Eastern. Please make sure that you do go over to Pam at 8 p.m., like I just mentioned. And then we have Katie and Soulmate for their jewelry sale. And believe me, y'all, they're not selling paparazzi jewelry. Also, Trisha from Sandy & Otto has her sale at 10 p.m. Eastern. I believe their links are down below in the description box. All you have to do is copy and paste them to the URL, and you will be right there to them. Oh, Poodle, we all have lives and things we have to do. There's never an obligation to be here at all. If you make it, great. If not, that's okay too. If there's something that you would have been interested in, you can always email me after the show. I have no problem sending an invoice for items that are still available. And folks, I will see you all in my next video. Thank you again so much for tuning in. I should have invoices done by tomorrow, crossing my fingers and my toes. And I will see you all next time. Bye, everyone.